All we gotta do is get the folks from the other channel over here, and Mike's on that. Hey, where is Mr. Poststyle?
I'm gonna get the link.
Poe went to look for the other link. He thought he might have left it in the other room.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
I'm
too.
gonna go back.
Any luck?
You got mail.
Ah, someone's got mail.
That's me.
Is that Mike?
Yeah.
Mike Stevie's got mail.
Hey, Ginger
We're
Hippie
live on my
Gaming is
channel.
in the house. Land of Cosmo
We must
Paradise.
be live somewhere. Let's go around the horn. Off Grid Arcade, say hello.
Hello, everybody. Off
We
Grid
got
Arcade here.
DKOG 73, and who's your special guest?
What is going on? I got Professor Time Waster right here. We were playing some Cyberball. We played high school football together, what, 1991, 92?
91.
We've known each other for a long time, and you know what? He's a huge gamer, and it's so cool to just hang out and want to introduce you guys to one of my bros.
Nice to
meet
meet
everybody.
you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, buddy.
Hey, hello.
Nice to meet you.
We're going around. We got Mike CBs. Say hello down there. Who's your special guest? Mike CBs.
He's still typing it.
Yeah, I was just
maybe
getting
he is.
everybody to move to their stream. It's Hoff with Kit. Hanging out with them. The Hoff man.
Ah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Friend of yours, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
Very
Isn't
good.
he-
And then next to you, Mr. Postile. How are
Hey,
you, sir?
everybody.
Good to see you.
How's it going? It's time for another great Retro Family Live video.
Yes, that's what I look forward to. Can you do that one more time for us all?
Thank you.
I love it. And finally, but not least, of course, G Parker's Arcade, aka Batman.
I am Batman.
I almost saw your movie.
Hear
the new
me
one that just
roar.
came out.
You know, with Mike CB's Gaming, isn't that Star-Lord's dad with him? Star-Lord? When you guys are Guardians of the Galaxy fans, certainly.
No. Nope.
Perfect
I know,
segue
that
into
guy's
Big
been
Trouble in
everywhere.
Little China.
Let
Yeah.
me go back to saying, never mind.
So we can do a lot of stuff today. We've got folks in the chat room, and then
Inferno,
we
welcome
can
to,
we
welcome
can
to
play
the show.
some games. We can chat about channels. We can talk about our Retro Blitz person. We could play a game of Know Your Retro. We could see what G Parker's got up his sleeve. We can all huddle around Mr. Poststyle's tiny Atari gamer, and we can play some games over there.
He needs to wear
We
pants.
can check out Mike CB's and his world tour of wallpaper. And then DKOG can actually play some live gaming. So I think we've got a big show coming up today. We're hanging out. And off grid, it's already dusk where you're at, I see.
Yeah, it's getting dark early now. I don't know what's going on. I thought we were rolling in.
You must have moved to the UK.
Yeah.
Because it's like 9:30 in the UK, right? Who's out there? Ginger Hippie? Who else is in the UK? I think Cosmo's out there. And Farrell's out there. Randy Savage is out there in the UK. So we've got some UK fans in the chat room. Let's talk about them.
So you're talking about who's in the chat. Okay, I was setting something else up. Ginger Happy Gaming, my friend from across the pond there. Yes, sir. Hello, Ginger Happy Gaming. I also see SRB Wars. Here we've got...
Did you call them SRB Wars? It's Herb Wars.
For Inferno.
Baby.
And then
Herb Wars has a great channel.
A super deluxe shout out to Mr. Arcade Chaos.
Arcade Chaos.
He is
absolutely
one of our favorite regulars to show up here on the Retro Family. Kimber Time, of course, Gamer Effects, and a cast of others. The Land of Cosmo Paradise.
And I just call him Cosmo, but that guy is playing some crazy games out there. He's doing the next gen games. Usually it's like an alien game I see him playing, but he's all over the place, and he goes through the whole game. Isn't it true, though, Mike Seabees? When I'm playing one of those next-gen games, you get to choose easy or medium or hard. Do you start on easy, or do you start on medium? Or how do you process what you decide you're going to choose when you play one of those next-gen games?
Oh, I usually play on easy. And if it's too easy for me, then I'll move up the difficulty.
So, and then you play it just by yourself. You don't play it like with somebody, right?
No. If it's just a single player game, I usually play it by myself. If you're talking about like multiplayer, then yeah, I play with other people.
So let's talk about multiplayer. DKOG73, did you not just play a game with Mike Seabees? And what game did you play?
Yeah, we were playing Call of Duty, and it's the new one. It's well, it's actually not it's not Vanguard, but what's the name of it, Mike?
It's a Call of Duty Cold War.
Oh yeah, Cold War. Yeah, dude, we were playing zombies. It's so awesome. Just you can't believe how awesome. It's crazy too, because you know, we were playing like Donkey Kong or, you know, maybe like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, and then all of a sudden you play, you know, you fire up like an Xbox Series X or a PS5 game, and it's like it's crazy the leaping graphics, you know. And so it's every time I do that, it's like, wow, it's a next gen system. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so crazy. And there's more than one Call of Duty, isn't there? Because I don't have any of them.
A lot. There's a lot of Call of Duty games. Yeah.
There's a new Call of Duty every single year. November?
Every year. Mm-hmm. Oh, so right around the holidays.
Hello, thanks for the comment. And Taz made this.
Taz here.
Taz here. Retro Bliss is here. Gamers
Randy
Savage
Savage
in the house. Randy
I'm really
Savage.
glad we did have some technical
Randy
difficulties in the
Savage.
beginning. So relax, guys. Where should we begin? What should we do first? What do you think?
Well, I need to apologize for Stretch Armstrong not having any pants in my promo video yesterday. I fixed that, so if you want to blow up the screen, I have it right here. I didn't have any paint around the house, but I found the wife and daughter's fingernail polish. I have them right here. He's got some pink panties on now.
That is
and
something
if you look,
else.
There was extra nail polish, so he also has nipples now. He's appropriate.
These nipples, I'll tell you, that's important.
There you go.
Wow.
And you painted it pink or something, or?
Oh yeah,
it looks great.
In a tiny dress.
It's the only color I had. But hey, it's got clothes on now. So wrong way.
That was such a great teaser video.
I thought that was He-Man for a second.
This is the world's tiniest Stretch Armstrong.
Oh.
And my brother had the original back in the late 70s, and when I got mad at him, I poked it with a fork. So all the syrup started gushing out of it, and then I put it away, pretended I had nothing to do with it. But he knew. And, you know, he also had, I remember JJ Dynamite, remember that?
Nice.
He had a talking, he had a talking JJ doll. He pulled the string and he said, "Don't squeeze me too tight, I'm Dynamite." And he would say, "I'm the Casanova of the ghetto." And
JJ Walker.
I got mad at my brother one day and I cut off JJ's arm with a butter knife. It took a while, but I chopped it off and my mom had to sew it back on and I got in trouble. Well, that's my story.
You know what's funny is that we've got this text thread and we were reminiscing about some of like some of the old MTVs and the Friday night videos and just some of those old memories that we had from growing up, getting our first TV. I was reading on someone's channel, I think it was one of ours, but they were talking about, do you remember, I think it's Tez. Yeah, it was Tez's Facebook. And he said, do you remember your very first shout out that somebody gave you on YouTube? And how did you feel? And what did you do? And kind of walk through that. So if anybody can chime in with remembering, I think DKOG does for sure, because I've talked to him about it. Talk about that, DKOG73, the guy that gave you your very first shout out.
Pandora team. They like I said, I've said it before. you know, I was sitting there and it was like, oh my gosh, you know, they just featured my video. I mean, it was like, I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. It was awesome.
So Pandori, but still, just to see your name in lights, so to speak, on YouTube had to be quite the experience. Who did you tell once you found that out?
Well, while it was happening, you know, I was like, Kim, oh my gosh, are you seeing this? Are you seeing this? You know, so yeah, so it was all happening in real time, so it was really cool.
Herbor says it was 12 years ago when he got his first shout out. He's probably happened to deep in his memories.
Tez, you're showing your age.
By the way, huge shout out to Herbors. You know, we were talking about Truxton, and it just came out on the iArcade. It's an awesome game. If y'all have never played Truxton on the Sega Genesis, I had played it a little bit like 30 plus years ago, right? But I'd never played the arcade version. That's an awesome game, and it was cool because, you know, in between our last episode, we were actually playing Street Fighter with Professor Time Waster and Herbors. How was that? Let everyone know what that was like to play Street Fighter online from California to, you know, the East Coast, and then also to play with Bobby Boo. Let everybody know how that was.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
that was awesome. Never experienced that, and I mean, it was great. I'm looking forward to doing more. But, man, that was quite the experience.
How good was Bobby Boo?
Bobby Boo, clean house.
So good.
Kick their butts.
We didn't even win it. We didn't even win a single like match. I mean, it was like we played to 10. It was 10-0. But you know what? We were laughing and hooting and hollering. You know, how cool is that, right? I never would have met Bobby Boo before, you know, if it wasn't for YouTube, right? And think about like how this all played out. I mean, we went to high school together. We played high school football together. We're hanging out. It's Orange County. I meet a guy named Bobby Boo. He makes this amazing Street Fighter cap. And dude, here we are,
amongst
all
many
playing
others
Street
too.
Fighter together.
Oh yeah. You know how people train for the Olympics for 4 years?
Yeah.
Bobby Boo trains for video gaming.
Yeah.
Every single day. He eats lean, drinks his water, probably works out, more than likely. And he has cat-like reflexes on those machines. So yeah, shout out to Bobby Boo. I did a couple mods thanks to Bobby Boo's channel years ago, but had no idea that we would connect today. So a special thank you to Bobby Boo from me to him. How about you, Mr. Postal? I want to hear about your first shout out.
Well, my first shout out has to have been from DKOG 73.
Really?
Yes, I had been on for a little while. Like I said, I made my channel mostly just for my son and myself. I had been watching some of the old school guys like Willie from Arcade USA, Brian's Man Cave, the Atari Creep. And I always imagined if I did something like this, maybe it would be something with the old school guys from back in the day, those guys there. But then DKOG reached out to me and he shouted me out, and wow, I mean, I was amazed, and I met all of you guys, and he introduced me to your channel, Ram. He told me to go check it out, and I did, and that's when I said to you, I said, this is great, but it's way too short. I'm sitting down here in the evening, I'm ready to watch an hour of arcade gameplay, and you're giving us those little bits and pieces there. Yeah, and I wanted more, you know, and just met everybody here.
Well, and you have this knowledge of video games, so we were all drawn to your channel, Mr. Postal. When you talk about those old consoles and the way that you kind of take each game and you compare them and you talk about them, I was fascinated with your Popeye video where you played game 1, game 2, game 3, but you didn't have the arcade version on there. So we made that happen. You might have to update that video for all of us. I think.
Oh, I'm going to. Yeah, I plan on playing through all the ones that I have, doing one big video. And you know, my videos are already long because I just start talking about work and stuff that nobody cares about and how tired I am. And then I get to the gameplay. You'll get 10 minutes of gameplay and 45 minutes of me complaining about life. It's great.
No, that's what keeps us real. We are real people with just life stuff going on. I totally get that. And when Poe said that it's too short, I get that. I was actually on vacation. I'll do full screen. I was on vacation. I see Poe say, you know, Retro, he plays 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, whatever, and it's just not long enough. And I thought, maybe I should do more, but where can I put it? And thus spawned the bonus game. So maybe we'll have to talk about the bonus game a little bit later. But right now I want to hear about Mike Seabees and his very first shout out. What do you remember, Mike, from your first shout out?
Oh, what I remember, it was definitely DKOG73 gave me the first shout out.
Oh, see.
Yeah. And then he introduced me.
DK's got 2 now.
Yeah. Well, he introduced me to your channel as well. And what was cool about that, it was when you did a shout out to me too, Retro. So he's linking me to these streams. Yeah, the first was him. And then you.
That is the power of network. Wouldn't you say, DKOG73? That is the power of networking right there.
Oh yeah, it's as I met different people, it was so cool to just kind of introduce people to this evolved Retro family. I mean, it really started off with you, Retro. I mean, really, I remember when you visited, my channel, and we were talking about
I think it was your Dragon's Lair video. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
back in the beginning.
And it just, for me, it was so cool to start connecting with each of you, and I saw that we all had different things in common, but we all brought something unique to the table, and I thought that was so awesome. You know what I mean?
G. Parker, you got one for us? Was it me? I think it was.
Actually, I was thinking about that. I'm glad I didn't go right away, and I was going to give you credit with that because you did give me a shout out, but I have to be honest,
right?
Huh?
Was it UAG?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, okay, herein lies the story. The way I was going to start this out is my first shout out, I had to see a counselor afterwards.
It was UAG.
And it was UAG. So now I can tell you how that all began. And anybody that watched my channel last Sunday night and saw the live stream, we had Retro Arcade Music Man and
Very
UAG.
special guest.
And Retro didn't even know he was coming on. But the way that happened is we were both engaged with the group on the, and I'm not trying to plug anybody, but we're both engaged in the group with the At Games on their Facebook page. And we were both running the FX3 tables on the OTG method of using the At Games products. And he was running one and I was running one. And it was inadvertently, he just, on his channel, was talking about his tournament. He says, and then you got this other guy over here that's running this other tournament over there. And he started talking some smack. So I got on and started talking smack back. And next thing you know, we had that little challenge where we played each other. But yes, UAG was the first one.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy. He's got a great channel. If you haven't checked out the weekly Retro Party, do that. That's a good one. Off grid.
Yeah, if you like that, if you like going to the
one.
Yeah, if you like going to there, you'll have. There you go.
I'm looking for Off Grid's very first one. I think it was me, wasn't it, Off Grid?
Yeah, I think I only had like 2 subscribers when you stumbled across me, and that was probably my other account and Kelly. So.
I do remember stumbling on your channel, Off Grid, and I went, wow, this is cool, so cool. Solar energy into a battery, into an arcade game. And now we are all fascinated with your setup and your shack and your shed. What's the future of your shack coming up, Off Grid? Are you going to be doing any remodeling or anything over there?
Oh yeah, summer's coming. I got to get me a shade roof and some air conditioning in there, because if people watched my video the other day, it was like 80 degrees outside and it was already over 90 in there. So
90 inside.
I got to do some air conditioning,
and
climate
control. If you think about it, Off Grid, your channel has evolved. So back in the day when you first started, you would probably record your gameplay or pinball gameplay in the morning when it's cool. But now we got you doing live streams, and you're joining us, and you're joining others, and you're in that shack a little more often now than just in the morning. So you got to start thinking about the heat that's coming out there. and the windstorms probably. You get monsoons out there or no?
A little bit, not as bad as they were when I lived in your neck of the woods, but yeah, we do have a little bit of a rain season that'll come up, and I can imagine how loud that'll be on that roof.
So I created my channel about a year ago, and I started getting real active in August. So I just started making different videos with the capture card, same kind of storytelling, but the quality I felt was better with the microphone and stuff. So if you go back to my August videos, you can see that. And I just started doing shout outs to people that I know around my workplace and friends of mine. And then one day I played Dragon's Lair, and DKOG saw it. I probably put a comment on his video, and his comment back to me was, I just gave you a shout out on my channel. And my response was, what? No way. And I run over to his channel. I look at the video. I see my shout out right there. And I told everybody. That I got a shout out. So DKOG73, you are my first shout out. And I want to thank you for that too. So that's how we do the networking thing. One person tells another person who tells another person who tells another person. This retro family is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. You remember our first episode? 4 people. Second people, 5 or 6 people. Next month, 2 months from now, it could be like the Brady Bunch. You never know. You never know. Okay, so G. Parker, you have a video you're going to play for us, and I'm kind of curious to see this. I don't know what it's about. I'm almost afraid, but I would like to talk about this video that G. Parker has raring to go.
It's not a hot dog song,
Take it away. Set us up.
No.
Apparently, I've been watching.
Is it a hot dog?
Oh, no, it's not a hot dog. It's a tamale. No, it's not. I was watching Off-Grid and Mr. Poe go head-to-head with this Toilet Kids thing, and to be honest with you, I thought, what the hell are they talking about? So I went and found the game and put it on my Pi, and what a blast. I just felt like in this video is to kind of give a shout out to the wonderful work that Mr. Postile did on this Toilet Kids game. So you can roll the tape.
Okay, here we go.
Everyone wants to be number one. True. Yeah, it's much better being number 2. I'm the dookie. I go hard. Sometimes I go smoothly. Everybody knows me. People call me holy. I'm so famous, well I even got my own emoji. Oh my God. Everyone wants to be number 1. True. Yeah, it's much better being number 2.
Nice.
Oh, nice. That was so funny.
That was awesome. I didn't expect that.
Bring up Mr. Postile on his own, because I can usually good at reading faces. He looks like a pretty big guy, and I want to make sure I'm not in for an ass whooping. So.
I love being number 2.
During that whole ordeal, I was thinking in my head, gee, you mistyped one letter on Poe and you got Pooh.
Mr. Pooh style.
Mr. Pooh style.
That's how I introduced it, Mr. Pooh style, and off Skid Arcade. I shouldn't have done that. I should have asked permission first for that.
That's all good, brother.
That's true. We do like to have fun, don't we?
I tell you what, that's
done
something
some
that's
really fun stuff.
Really fun, I think, bringing you guys in on this, finding these weird games, and then and Off-Grid is the greatest, because you'll mention the game one day and it's like, I'm getting a video out for you tomorrow. I mean, every time, So
I do want to try that game. And what is the official name of that, so the rest of us can go find it?
Well, it is Toilet Kids. The translation, what it is in Japanese, I'm not sure. It was a PC Engine exclusive in Japan only. So I ended up putting it on the EverDrive for my TurboGrafx. The ROM on there, that's how I played it. I did check my Pandora, it wasn't on there, but hopefully you can find the ROM and find a place to play it.
I found it real easy. I just Googled Toilet Kids.
Oh, you did?
ROM capitals, and first hit, easy.
Came right up. I mean, we did that with Logger. We did that with Piranha. Are there any other games that we did that with? I can't remember. Anybody?
No.
What was the one Gamers Effect had on with the money? I didn't get to play that one, but I saw
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Armored Car.
Armored
Car.
Car, yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of neat. That's kind of neat. DKOG73, it looks like Tez has a question for you. Off-Grid, can you scroll up and find that question? We want to get that question answered. This is about the community, so we got to make sure we recognize who's in the room. I do see Retro Bliss Gaming. I see Pandora Magazine, Now We Are Gaming. And, of course, Herb Wars, Arcade Chaos, amongst others. Kimber Time, hello to you. Are we going to see Kimber Time today?
You know, we might see her. She's I think she'll be in here shortly. So we're gonna be hopefully playing a little Street Fighter for you guys live.
Question for DKOG: has he played Hot Shot Racing yet? I noticed he had watched it on the Retro Family channel. Sir, take it away.
Yeah, that is the new Hot Shot Racing on the Series X. Is that correct, Tez? You're talking about essentially it's like a retro, like a modern retro feel, like you know, like Outrun Racer, essentially, right?
Is it? Is there more than one version?
Yeah, let me look it up.
Who would know about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I played it. It's a lot of fun.
Is that the one that's on the Switch?
Hot Shot.
Is there one on the Switch?
Yeah, it's on the Switch.
On the Switch. And didn't you do it off grid? Did you do it off grid?
Just said yes.
I downloaded it, but I haven't downloaded the video.
Yeah, I own the game. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Fantastic. That's good.
Yeah, and on the Switch you can play local against 2. You can play online. It's got a lot of options, and it's actually you can set the level of difficulty, and I don't know. I have a ball playing it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Pandora Magazine. Pandora Magazine. He has a video on his channel about it if you want to go over. But yeah, that's actually one of the first places I saw it was through Pandora Magazine. So yeah, good to have you here, bro. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah, Pandora Magazine went live recently, everybody. For the first time, I believe I popped in on Pandora Magazine's very first live stream. So if you look at that, this guy evolving, we could see really great things from this guy in the future. So Pandora Magazine, of course, hanging out with the community and doing great things with all of us. So what about Retro Man Randy Savage? Anybody want to talk about that guy? Anybody? I was on his channel today. He restores shoes, restores them.
Yeah.
How's the Retro Blitz doing on his channel? Is it a lot of hits on that?
Yep.
Well, this is actually right here today. We're gonna be showcasing some of his stuff here on this show today, and you know, Retro Man Randy Savage. You know, it's funny. You go watch some of our videos, you'll see that he's in a few of them, right? You know why? Because he engages everybody, right? I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I can't even keep up with the number of comments that pour in from him. I'm like, oh, there's another one, right? So it's like, obviously, you're a massive part of this retro family, and you know, we're gonna be. This is your Retro Blitz, part of this show, bro. This live broadcast, and so we're thankful for you. At least, you know, I just. We appreciate you, man. It's the least we can do, man. We appreciate
He engages to a level that is just amazing. I posted a video that I shot on the the Quest, and I was playing Zombie Killing with Rob, and Retro Man Randy Savage was having a conversation with Rob underneath that video, congratulating him on the NES Classic he won in our drawing last week. It's like,
he
commented. Rob said something to him, and he's like, "Hey, thanks." He talks to everybody. He's there supporting everybody. He's just amazing.
He is so into the community and just whatever you want to talk about. Retro Man Randy Savage, that guy has a heart of gold. So really, I would like a round of applause, if you don't mind, everybody, for Retro Man Randy Savage, our latest Retro Blitz. Thank you so much. We'll do another one, and but in the meantime, we're focused on Retro Man Randy Savage. Okay, so next up, I believe we could do some gameplay, or maybe a story from Mike Seabees, or Off Grid might have something. Let's go. What do you got for me?
No, who do you want to go first?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
I could talk to Poe, because we don't talk to Poe that much.
No, go. Yeah, Poe.
Poe, I was just curious. Did any more bats come into your room?
No, and I didn't see any. I didn't see any down there yesterday. I was down there quite a bit. No bats. I think my boy was imagining things. Hopefully.
Any new games on your horizon? Have you purchased anything? When do you get your next monthly box? Let's talk about it.
I got that the other day, Friday. I made a video, and my son's the other one that he gets, the other subscription, also came. I made both of those videos, and I haven't had a chance to upload them yet. So they're coming real soon. The games that he gets for the handhelds and everything, and he was happy with at least one of them this time around. And I ended up getting some good NES games from Video Games Monthly. Actually, Top Gun was one of them, which I thought was already in my library because I played it a lot as a kid, but it wasn't. So I got Top Gun. That's a spoiler. I've always sucked at trying to land on the aircraft carrier in that game, but I should play that one. Most of the stuff I play, I suck at. So, yeah.
And then we have to play that toilet game, so that gives us something to do too.
And I looked up Uncle Poo.
Oh yeah,
the game.
Uncle Poo.
Yeah. Randy Savage suggested Uncle Poo since I guess I'm in the poop play now. And I looked it up, and I think that's just his name. I didn't see any poo at all, but it looks like a fun old arcade game. I haven't looked up the details when it came out, but it looks fun. You know, you got to go through a maze, and there's animals coming at you, and you got to throw something. It's not poo. I don't think you're throwing poo in there. But hey, it could be.
How many games are out there? I'm telling you, there are so many games out there. Gamers Effects just posted a video a couple days ago, warmed my heart. And it was a game I had never seen before with, what was that game?
Was it the Bee Game?
The Bee Game, yeah. And you have to get the flowers.
Pollinating the flowers like a shooter. Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never seen that game before. So the possibilities of just us playing games or playing games together or just to show everybody else our version of the game, I think it's fun. I'd like to try that game that Gamers Effect played. And I'd like to try the games that the toilet game and the other one that Randy did. I just want to try them all because I just love games. I love gaming. We all do. That's why we're here. But you know what's funny about this whole community? The people you see here on this screen, we are kind of close, and we do these live streams even before you guys see them. We go and like test the stream, and the other night we were doing a test stream, and I thought we're just having so much fun. We should just put this up. And who was all here? Poe, I think you were sleeping, but I had that Off Grid here. I had G Parkers, we had Mike, and we had DKOG, and it was a lot of fun. We should go live more often because this is a lot of fun. Do you guys want to play a game of Know Your Retro, or do we have something else you want to do?
Know Your Retro is good, but I got to ask, how many people out there were watching maybe one day? Off Grid and I got on here to just chat because you can use the software just to chat, and we didn't realize that we had it on.
It went live
stream.
Oh, really?
We're sitting there talking all kinds of stuff, and then all of a sudden, Off Grid, he looks at the chat and he says, "Dude, there's people in there."
I watched Off Grid sing a couple songs. I've seen Off Grid sing a couple songs. I don't know if that was meant for the public or not, but I enjoyed it.
Well, that started because G Parker was doing another test, and it went live, and I clicked on it, and he's doing his ukulele playing test, and I didn't know it was just supposed to be a test until he wasn't responding. I'm chatting. I'm like, oh, he doesn't know he's live. So I decided if he can throw up a music video, I'll throw up a music video.
And his was much better than mine. You guys need to listen to this. We have got a rock star in our midst that could play the keyboard, and he's got a fantastic voice. So let's give a shout out there, man. Come on.
Thank you.
Mr.
Hey, look,
Off-Grid.
Brooklyn Menace is in the house. I want to say
Brooklyn Menace. Hello, sir.
Shout out to you, Brooklyn Menace, bro. Dude, you come up. Dude, you're so supportive, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
I was begging Brooklyn Menace to put up another video. I don't know. The last one he did was that tempered glass. Brooklyn Menace, do you have a new video up? Yeah, I'd like to know that. I'm not sure. It's been a while since he's done that. But we're all kind of watching over each other. We're all kind of checking each other's channels out. We're all doing some fun stuff. So, I mean, we got to keep this up. We got to keep moving. We got to keep grooving. We laugh all the time. Speaking of laughter, check this out for sure. Here we all are having some fun. There's Mike. There's DK. There's me. Remember when we filmed this, guys?
That was a fun day right there.
Move over, boy band.
That's so awesome.
I love that. That is so awesome.
Pandora Magazine, thanks for stopping by. I see he's checking out here. He has to go, but he says thanks for everybody. So thanks for stopping by, Pandora Magazine.
G. Parker, you got the Pittsburgh colors right on me there.
I noticed. I was going to say, Poe, he's got you in the black and yellows for all the Pittsburgh teams.
Good deal. Good deal.
Oh, I clicked the wrong
you got to
one.
keep that, G. Parker. You make some great videos with all of us.
Yeah.
So much fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah, if anybody wants, in our little group here, let me know, or anybody wants a copy of those, get me the information. I'll send you a link to get them. So
Nice.
They're
Hey,
yours.
Victor from Florida's in there. Vic Ferrari's Garage. That guy has some great stuff on his channel too. If you don't know who Vic is, please check him out. He does a lot of I would say like modding of just things. So I like watching his channel. Yeah, he's got like RC cars and stuff like that. So there you go, Vic.
RC cars?
Welcome back.
Oh, I love RC
nice.
cars.
I'm
Love
telling you,
RC
he's got
cars.
some good stuff. And Retro Bliss Gaming, I'd like to talk about him for just a little bit because Retro Bliss, he's been going live, and I like it. He's been doing the Atari 2600 stuff. He did a little Pac-Man Championship Edition 2. If he can find the game, which he's got a computer with a bunch of games on it, he's just kind of randomly going through it. And if you want to make a suggestion to Retro Bliss Gaming, please check him out. He's great.
Yeah,
having him on board, absolutely. Arcade Chaos is another one.
Is Vic here? Vic Ferrari's Garage.
Ferrari's Garage.
Ferrari's Garage. Yeah.
Absolutely. Also, Arcade Chaos, I'd like to stop for a moment and say this guy is a streaming machine. Would you guys agree with this?
Yes, 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
He's on 24/7.
I'm telling you, Arcade Chaos, if you need a live stream, just a fix, check out Arcade Chaos because he is playing either something on his Switch or something on his console. He did a little Tempest and Centipede the other day, but he's got that old arcade 1-Up console that really needs a replacement trackball or a replacement spinner. So I don't know if we can get him one of those, or if there's a way that we can get him a link to that. But I'm sure he sure would appreciate that stuff. It's always playing games, right? DKOG73, would you agree?
Oh yeah, it's great. And not only that, there's a few people that are you know, that really like go above and beyond. And you know what, Arcade Chaos, you're one of them, man. You know, it's crazy. We have so many people in the retro family that are so active. I mean, sometimes I'm like, man, I can't keep up. Like, there's so much going on, right? And it's so cool because each of us has something different that we bring to the table, and that's the best part.
Hey, can I help Arcade Chaos? I can help him with his problem right now.
Please. Yeah, we'll get you two together. Absolutely.
Yeah, basically.
G. Parker was mentioned about. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
basically, Mike. Arcade Chaos, go check out Mike's Arcade. He would have those parts because I had to fix Centipede by buying the trackball there, and they got a ton of stuff. I know before they couldn't during the pandemic because their warehouse burned down, but I'm pretty sure they have everything restocked. And they're also pretty cool to contact. If you contact them, I always got someone to talk to, and they helped me get my parts that I needed for Centipede to fix that machine up. So check out Mike's Arcade.
I think, and he wants to keep it original. He just wants a new.
Oh yeah, it's original stuff. Okay. They have original stuff, and they have stuff for Pandora's Box or any of the other or MAME. So they delve in, you know, pretty much everything.
DKOG73, can we get some gameplay with you and Nam, is it?
Absolutely. Did you want to show off the last couple of minutes? You can ask the audience, everyone in the chat room, or you know, just anyone on the retro family. Do y'all want to see our Cyberball game? Our basically our perfect, you know, for us, I kill off Cyberball. Do you guys want to see that, or do you guys want to see us play some Street Fighter live? You guys all decide.
I'd like to see some live. Well, you can play the live, and I'll look for the Cyberball stuff while you're going live. So if you want to share that screen,
all right.
Street Fighter.
Or do we just look over your shoulder? How do we pull that up?
I'm gonna pull it up for you guys in just a second here. I'm gonna see if I can get some help from Kimber Time. So
Kimber Time. All right. She's so nice.
Kimber Time. One last call for alcohol. I'm singing. I'm like off grid.
Oh man. I need the Rocky theme right here.
While DK's getting set up here.
Man, you gonna do some push-ups like To Die For does? Here we go.
While DK's getting set up here, Gamers Effects is talking about he got his Legends Gamer
Pro. We're gonna enjoy this.
Thanks to DKOG, he saved $130, and I guess it's still on sale.
So this cabinet right here, designed by Bobby Vu. It's amazing. Bobby Vu, appreciate you, bro. This is one of the most amazing Street Fighter cabinets I've ever played. Go.
Bobby Vu. This is live, folks. Anybody want to place some bets? There we are. This looks so good. Can you guys see this?
Looks good.
Oh, you can kind of hear the game sound too.
Woo! Man, this is so crazy. Remember, 1991, going to arcades? Yep. This is one of the most amazing things ever. Bijou Warner. Golfland. Golfland, there it is. It was this and Cyberball, basically. Oh! There we go. Whoa! Nice throw. Oh!
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 Is it back, forward block?
All right, here we go. 1 piece.
Here we go.
Woo.
Are you sweating, DK?
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Oh my gosh, it's all over me.
Oh, this was awesome. Come on. Got to get those combo moves in there. This is way better than I could do it. Nice block.
Woo! There it is. All right, great job, bro.
Good stuff.
Woo! That's what I'm talking
Nice.
about. You want to go one more? Good. Let's do it. One more. Here we go.
All right, so starting fresh.
That was amazing. Great job, though. Are you sweating it out? Big time? A little bit. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Whoa.
Fire.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Got him. Round 2. And fight.
Hello to
Wow,
Johnny
it's
Lobos.
rock right now.
Welcome to the stream. We are watching
Hi,
some
Taylor.
live
Oh, yeah.
Street Fighter.
Hi, Ty. Hi, Johnny.
There it is. 2-0, dude. Great job, bro.
man.
Dude, talk about like clutch, right? Online, live, 2-0.
Yeah, get in front of the mic so we can hear you.
Nice, man. Good job.
Very cool.
That was awesome, guys.
That right
Great
there.
Yeah, good game.
Fighter.
There you go.
Woo!
I got you.
All right, here we go. Oh, man. Good, we got these chairs. That was intense.
Nice work, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Good times.
Wow.
So it was 1-1. Is that what it was?
No. He rocked me. 2-0 right there, man. That was awesome.
Has he been hanging out at To Die For's house or something, getting some tips and tricks or something?
You know, it's funny, right? Like playing a game in front of the camera is one thing, but playing live
Wait, where's
like
your
that.
mic? Sorry.
Can you guys hear me?
There we go.
There we go.
So yeah, so it's one thing, right? Like essentially playing a game on camera, but when you're doing it live like that, that is so. Is that crazy?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's
good
dude,
stuff.
It's good. It's like just go to Vegas and put $100 on black or $500 on black. That's how it feels. It's just crazy.
It is intense, especially when you got somebody right there, and the pressure is on from somebody right next to you. I mean that what's that online platform called Fightcade or something like that? The pressure is not the same as when you are right there next to somebody, and you know that he's button mashing, but is he button mashing faster than you're button mashing? And when it's right there, it is a different feeling. But that was way cool to watch. Thank you.
Fun stuff.
That's good stuff, man.
I like it. We can end the. I've got the video that you were talking about, I believe, DK, which is the one with. Is this the video I think you're talking about?
Yeah, that's it right there.
So here they are playing Cyberball. What? This is from February 6th. So that's when you guys did this. Let me make my screen full here. And pull me down here.
There we go.
There we go. I'll get.
So you want to talk a little bit about Cyberball and kind of what we did back in the day in high school?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what were we talking about? Cyberball or football?
No, Cyberball. We're talking about Cyberball back at.
We played it in different places.
You played at Golfland, right?
Yeah. We played at an arcade, local arcade called Golfland. It was a miniature golf place, arcade, and I can't remember if it had anything else. I think that's basically it. You played at a different place, right?
Yeah, we went to a place called Beach and Warner. Bobby Vu knows about Beach and Warner as well as Golfland. So, but yeah, we had this arcade called Beach and Warner, and we'd go there, and we'd play till because we'd go there on like a Friday night, and we'd go there at like 11. They were open till 2, and we'd play it until they, it was kind of like get your quarter in before they shut it down, before they shut down the arcade,
How often did you guys play that? Did you guys meet up after school, or did you guys have a set time that you would go there?
I played it after high school, the year after we graduated. I think John was still in high school.
Yeah.
So, because he's a year behind me. And I worked at the movie theater that was next to the Golfland. And we had to hook up with the guys over there. We let them come in to see free movies, and they'd give us free tokens to play the games and miniature golf. So, we had the total hookup. So we didn't have to spend. Luckily, we didn't have to spend too much money. So we had a good system.
Who would you say got the most practice out of the two of you playing this game?
Man, I don't know, because we didn't actually link up at that time. So the weird thing was, we never played against each other back then. So we're only to play against each other now or with each other. So we never linked up.
Well, it's kind of a cool story, right? Because you know how in high school everybody signs your yearbook, keep in touch, right? Everybody, we'll hang out. Well, we didn't really hang out after high school for I want to say 15 years.
Something like that.
15. So picture this: we're in what was it? Costco. We were in Costco, and I ran into, and this was 6 years ago?
No, more than that.
7, 8, 10?
Probably, I'd say about 10.
Yeah, we reconnected at Costco. I'm like, no, and he's like, what's up? And it was crazy because,
So then when he came over, the first game you had to fire up was Cyberball.
That's the best part of the story is I didn't know so I didn't really know because he was a Cyberball player. So we'd all been playing Cyberball. I've been playing with my brothers. And we've played at the various arcades. So when we connect, we're like, hey, what games are you into? He's like, Cyberball. I'm like, no way. Are you kidding me? Right?
Yeah.
And so we started
There's that
playing
synchronicity
Cyberball.
going on.
Yeah, we started playing Cyberball every weekend. And I said, hey, I just started this YouTube channel. You want to play some Cyberball with me? And that's this game right here. It was crazy. I mean, you want to tell them about what the AI does when you get ahead this much?
Yeah, it starts to ramp up and starts to want to cheat. And, so we really have to bring an A game and really concentrate. So on this particular game, it was our first try. It wasn't our first game playing together, but it was our first game on camera. So for me, there was a lot of pressure. I don't know about DKOG, but for me, there was a whole lot of pressure. But as the game progressed, I felt more comfortable. But if you were to watch the whole video, you can see that I'm really nervous because it was also my first time on camera also on YouTube. So that was another factor that made me really nervous, picking my plays and whatnot. Luckily, DKOG was there to save the day.
Well, I don't know about that. It's crazy, dude. You're playing we're playing on the channel. We're having fun. And we get to I don't know, what was it, 60 points in the game. We're getting real close to the end. Yeah. I think here we've got 58. But you can literally see, if you want to turn up the volume, you can literally hear it in our voices, every play that we're picking, right? Because we never blinked the computer. Doing it solo is a little bit easier. When you play co-op, you both have to be in sync flawlessly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more.
Yeah, right about here, it's we're feeling like we got this.
Yeah, but we wanted more points. But we were risking messing up a potential flawless game.
See, we had 1 minute left. We could stall the clock, right? We could have stalled the clock right there and ensured a perfect game, right? But we just kept going. The craziest thing was the final score of the game.
Oh, good.
And that'll be coming up here in shortly.
See, we're playing it as safe as possible.
So right now, the pressure is on to continue the perfect game.
Yeah, so we're on defense, right? We do not want to let them score right here at all. And boom, there's the pick right there.
Interception!
Well, we weren't satisfied. We wanted another score with 33 seconds left. 35 seconds left.
Okay.
We could have just ran the clock right here, but we went for it, dude. And where do you see this play does at the end? It's insane. It's insane.
Two-pointer.
There it is.
All right, so there's like, 20 seconds left, right? Like 25, 23.
Now, if I really wanted to get the goose egg, I didn't have to do that timeout. I could have let
Okay. Here we go.
So here we go.
Which play do you pick?
So we did Canic
There you go.
Right here, bro.
I think he's going left. You're going left, right? Yeah, if I remember. Yeah.
And
Boom,
remember,
there it
the
is,
AI
right
is
there.
really at the top of their
13
game.
seconds left. Now you see how fast you have to pick the plays? Well, we don't time wait.
Here we go. Go. Yeah!
One more. All right, so here it is right here. So we go for the two. Watch this run. 2-point play. Watch this. Oh, did that little juice right there.
Look at that. They're wiping out the other team. They're turning to ashes.
Look at the final score. Dude, DKOG 73 on the score. That's what I'm talking about. That cannot be planned. That cannot be planned. That cannot be scripted.
There it is.
We had 11 interceptions, bro. Woo!
That's amazing. That means the other team got the ball 11 times. See, that's excitement right there. And for those that have never seen that video before, that was kind of neat to watch that. But it's over on DKOG 73's channel. That's cool. I like it. Good job, guys. This was a good show.
Yeah, good job.
I like it.
Fun stuff.
Off grid, you still doing all right out there?
Still doing all right.
Thanks for holding down the chat room, Off Grid. I really do.
I see a grill going with hot dogs on it in the background.
Nice.
That was the other night. Mike, did you ever get those hot dogs I emailed you? They should have been there.
No, you never sent me those hot dogs.
I gotta say hi to Zombie Bites Everything.
The Drunk Gamer's here too.
The Drunk Gamer, we were talking about
here.
you early in the show.
Appreciate you, bro. Love your streams, man. That guy streams like crazy. What, like 4,000 streams or something like that? Is crazy.
He is a machine.
Yeah, and he's playing the shoot 'em up games too.
Graham, when you had Gamers Effect on live the other day, that was awesome. I love that.
You like that?
That was great.
I'd like to get him on
Such a great
one
dude.
of my streams. Oh yeah, and he works hard during the week, and then he plays a game for us.
And, you know, his response to you was the same as me. It's like, what are you playing next? I don't know. I'm working, you know, so I'll figure something out on Friday and hopefully get it out there, you know, and he's the same way.
We do, and we are all regular contributors to this retro gaming family. I want to thank you all for hanging out today, taking time out of your day. I want to thank you for all that you do. You don't know this, but just the mere fact that you engage and put a heart and put a thumbs up really makes all of our days, including mine. So thank you all for coming by today and hanging with the
Before we go, Ram, I want to give a special shout out to Garrett Spencer.
Yeah. Garrett,
you guys have seen him on your channels. We met up about a month ago. I just want you to know I appreciate you, bro. You know, there's so many people to shout out. I think we should all go around and just give someone a shout out before we end this. And also, I want to thank everyone that's here today. And I want to thank G Parker's Arcade, Mr. Postile, Mike Stevie's Gaming, and Off Grid. I just want to thank you guys for all the time and effort, not only that you put into this show, but that you put into our community, because
everything.
We can make a difference together, each of us, right? And together, there's just synergy, and we're just going to elevate. You know what I mean? We're going to elevate the community. I just want to thank you guys.
Yeah, I do feel that. I feel like there are great things in our future. Post-style, don't you agree with that?
Oh yeah.
The love is amazing.
Yes. It's a brotherhood. Family.
It really is. I mean, just think about what somebody has done for you, even last week, Poe. Just engaging with your channel, the text messages, the live streams. We all are there for you. We're all there for everybody.
Yeah, I find myself at work sending text messages to you guys, and I'm being out east. I got to try to remember you guys might be sleeping, but I'm sending you messages from work on my breaks and stuff like extra early in the morning at your time. But shout out to somebody that is always commenting several times on my videos is Arcade Chaos for sure, and Randy Savage for sure. Yeah. These guys are incredible.
Thank you for coming by, and they're in the chat room too. Kimber Time, hello, Kimber
Hello.
Time.
Hi.
Hey, Kimber
How
Time.
have you been, Kimber Time?
Doing good. We're about to see a movie in a couple hours. Batman, the new movie.
Excellent.
So we're excited.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you got to go
Forward to your
G
review.
Parker's. G Parker is Batman.
Yeah, he is.
I am Batman.
Nice.
No, it doesn't say that, G Parker. Look at your name.
Oh wait,
Old man.
Oh man. A-R.
I was just wondering, Kimber Time, what was the last video game that you played? Was it Ms. Pac-Man? Because I see Sue on your shirt.
Oh, yes, I love Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. The last game that I played, I'm trying to think.
Mario Kart?
No, not Mario Kart.
Was it Mario Party? Did we play Mario Party the other night?
No, but Mario Party is an awesome game. Love Mario Party. I think probably Pac-Man. It's got to be Pac-Man.
Nice. Well, I do love that shirt with Sue, because isn't that the only female? Isn't that the only female ghost on Pac-Man? The pink one, Sue? I think it is.
I think so. Yes.
Thank you for coming by. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna say goodbye.
Hey, there is a question from Fairlin Inferno. He's asking, are we going to be doing a Retro Blitz?
I think we are doing that on our next one. We were making good on our Retro Randy Savage one today. So stay tuned for the next one, and we will do a Retro Blitz on the next one. It's on the agenda. Absolutely.
Nice.
Thank you, Off Grid. Thank you, Mike Seabees. Thank you, Mr. Postile. Thank you, G Parker, sir. Kimber Time, Nam, and DKOG73. Thanks for hanging with the Retro family. Honestly,
hey, we gotta do the wave. We gotta do the wave before we go.
We should do the wave.
We gotta do the wave. Come on, guys. We gotta do the wave.
That's a great way to end it. Let me get ready. It goes me.
First. Yep. So.
Then G Parker.
The old man.
Then G Parker, you're after me. Then we got Kimber Time, DKOG73, Nam.
G Parker goes, then we go. We just straight.
Oh yeah.
Then Off Grid. This is funny. Then Mike. Then David Hasselhoff. Then Mr. Postile.
Oh, you might be waiting
David
a while.
Hasselhoff doesn't move, you just go, Mr. Postile, okay? Here we go. G Parker, you better be ready. Go!
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Woo! Oh, Hasselhoff. Hasselhoff, you messed it up again.
Hasselhoff. Here we thought we could count on him.
One more time. Here we go.
That was a ripple. That wasn't a wave.
On the count.
On the count of three, what?
All right, we'll start with you, Retro. You guys ready?
Again?
Ready.
One.
Yeah.
One more time. Here we go.
Go.
So fun. That's so fun.
Hey.
Good night, everybody. Say
Night.
goodbye.
Thanks for joining us.